Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to Ask That Podcast on YouTube. I thought I'd done a video on this before, and I realized, dude, how can you do a video on it? You didn't own it till just recently. All right, it's December. It's probably right near Christmas. This is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, of course. This is a special edition DVD. I'm not the biggest Christmas movie person. I mean, I could give two shits about White Christmas and It's a Wonderful Life, and all your in Miracle on 34th Street, and all your traditional Christmas movies. Yeah. Yeah, for me, Christmas movies I watch every year. I usually watch Gremlins. I do watch Christmas Story pretty much every year. That's one. I watch Gremlins. I watch Christmas Story. I watch Die Hard, because Die Hard's a Christmas movie. I watch One of the Silent Night, Deadly Nights, and usually this, Christmas Vacation, Great little movie. And I don't know how I didn't end up owning it. I own most of the others in the run. I got the original. I got European. I had Vegas. And there is a sequel to this one. All people don't know about. I'll get into that in a minute. But this is the third in the run. Let's see what's on the DVD here. Feature-length audio commentary with Randy Quaid, Beverly D'Angelo, Johnny Galecki, Miriam Flynn, director Jeremiah Shinchak, and producer Maddie Simmons. Theatrical trailer, languages, blah, blah, blah. The holiday season. Clark Griswold vows his clan will enjoy the most fun-filled family Christmas ever. What it is old Clark Griswold, Chevy Chase. And of course, in every one of these, they have new kids. New actors and actresses playing Audrey and Rusty. This is Jonathan Galecki. I know him as David from Roseanne. That's what I know him from. Yes, I know he was on that god-awful Big Bang Theory for years. That's one of them shows where it seems like about every decade or so, there's a sitcom that comes out and it's huge, and everybody's like, oh, it's so funny, you gotta watch it. And I watched like 4 episodes going, I'm not laughing. When's the funny gonna happen? It was, back years ago, it was Fresh Prince and Friends. And then it was, Big Bang Theory, and I don't know what the one is now. I'm trying to think of something I've watched. Mom was one I watched recently, and it just wasn't funny. But I got an odd sense of humor, too. But he plays Rusty. Juliette Lewis? Let me make sure. I'm pretty sure it's her in this. Yeah. Juliette Lewis is Audrey. Julia Louis-Dreyfus is the annoying yuppie neighbor. And what it is Clark's trying to throw the best family Christmas ever. Everybody's coming over to his house. All the relatives. Randy, of course, crazy-ass Randy Quaid, his Uncle Eddie, got the infamous line where he's dumping the septic tank of his mobile home into the sewer. Shedder's full. And just so many, trying to... you've heard the term a Griswold house, when somebody puts too much Christmas lights on their shit. We got some neighbors that used to be a Griswold house, man. They had just, thousands of strings of lights. Like, man, this is just too much. It's just a funny, classic Christmas movie that I've loved for years and years and years now. And there's so much in it. The thing about it is that it's based on, if I'm remembering right, what is that guy's name? Like Chris Columbus? Or Zemeckis? It is based on a story I read in a collection of issues of National Lampoon about this guy's horrible Christmas vacation, where one of the family members had a foreign exchange student. The foreign exchange student's stealing the silverware, and a lot of stuff in this movie is from that story. And of course, there's all the little bits Clark's gonna go sledding. He's got this new silicone thing they're trying out at where he works. He puts on a sled, and the sled is going so fast it catches on fire. There's I'm trying to think of this other stuff. There's so much. It's so much. My favorite bits is the crazy aunt that wraps up the cat and the Jell-O mold with the cat food in it. Every family's got that crazy aunt, and I'm gonna tell a Christmas story here, and I'm not gonna say who it was. One of my aunts, and I love her to death. Well, one Christmas, she was having some issues, so she didn't wrap shit. She shows up Christmas Day with everybody's gifts in 4 or 5 big black trash bags. And she couldn't remember what was for who. So she's like, okay, Jalen, okay, yeah, this is for you. And what happened, she was like me. She started buying Christmas presents in January. Because she was on disability, so she didn't have a lot of money. So she started buying Christmas presents in January, so she'd put them in her house and then forget them. And there's years where she is passed now. I'm sure there's still Christmas presents in her house that her husband's going to find out, oh, this is for, so-and-so. Well, that reminds me of my aunt there. And then, so the end when the explosion happened, the reindeer goes flying, they're singing the Star Spangled Banner, and it's just so much fun. Or when Clark is waiting on the Christmas bonus because I think he's gonna put in a pool. I have not watched this movie since last Christmas. I'm getting ready to watch it soon. He's gonna put in a pool. If I remember, he ends up getting enrolled in the Jelly of the Month Club. So crazy cousin Eddie goes and kidnaps the boss. Just so much fun. And this is one. Now the National Lampoon's movies, I saw the original European Vacation and this in a theater. I saw this twice in a theater. I went and saw it with my family. Just give me a second. I'm gonna look and see when this came out. Give me a second here. 1989. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought it was 89. And then I was hanging out with some friends because, hell, 89, how old was I? I was a teenager. I was old enough to drive. Me and my friends went to the mall and like, hey, y'all want to see, they're like, you want to see Christmas Vacation? Yeah, sure, I'll watch it again. They hadn't seen it and we just laughed our asses off. And this is probably the most family friendly of the vacation films because, the first one's R-rated. I want to say the second one's like PG-13, but there's some nudity. And then the Vegas one, whew. This has become a Christmas classic. This gets aired like a few years ago. Turner Classic Movies was airing this around Christmas. We recorded and sat down and watched, and now I got the DVD. And I'm gonna throw it out there. Thank you to this guy's been best friends with my parents since like second or third grade, and they're still friends with him and his wife. They just recently like we're getting rid of our DVDs, and they sent me a huge. Remember I did a video on it months ago. This big tub of DVDs I got, and there wasn't a lot in it I was going to keep. They're like, keep what you want, sell the rest. Well, there's a lot I was going to sell because it was a lot of like, Westerns and Christian movies and stuff I'm just not really into. But this is one like, fuck yeah. And I checked, I was like, oh, I don't own that. And I know I should go get the Blu-ray, but this is, I'm weird with Blu-rays. Most comedies, I don't give a shit if it's on Blu-ray. You're not watching it for the picture quality now. Like big action movie, yeah, but it was so much fun. Well, I'm going to go ahead and let everybody go. This is kind of a short one. But hope you enjoyed that. And remember, if you did, give me that thumbs up. Matter of fact, if you could, give me 2. Leave a comment, subscribe, share the videos. And for comments, what's y'all's favorite Christmas movie? Or cartoon? I mean, this year we're not going to get a Charlie Brown Christmas because of fucking Apple. Fuck you, Apple. I've been throwing the double fingers up in the air at Apple since 1987. Fuck you, Apple. You're with your overpriced, underpowered bullshit. Everybody out there, I gotta have an iPhone. Fuck an iPhone. You could get a phone that does everything that does, and even more for way less. The only reason to even own a Macintosh, honestly, is if you're doing audio or video editing. If you ain't doing that, there's no reason to own a Macintosh. I've heard people, you can't get virus on Mac. Yeah, you fucking can. Maybe 20 years ago, it was not that common, but now, yeah. Fuck Apple. You know what? Look, not our Christmas vacation. We have an Apple. Do I have an Apple in the house? See that Apple? That's for you. Fuck you. And y'all know what I'm talking about. For years and years, CBS had the Charlie Brown holiday special rights. And they'd show you, most years you got Halloween, Valentine's Day, Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. Well, then they went to ABC. Cool, they're still on TV. And yes, I know people own them on DVD. Apple, for their shitty streaming service, Apple TV, because, they gotta have their own shitty service. Bought the rights. I'm like, the streaming rights. No, they got the broadcast rights too. So everybody out there, if you ain't got Apple and the Apple TV, and fuck you, Apple. Go out there, and hell, you know what? I know that Charlie Brown Halloween and Christmas special on Vimeo as of recording. Go on there, and the best thing is with Charlie Brown Halloween, when it goes to credits, you just flash this across the screen in big bold letters. Fuck Apple. Yep, Apple, go eat a bag of dicks. Go chew a 5-gallon bag of shitty assholes. Fuck you, Apple. I'm out.